Okay everyone, that was a 5k PB attempt. So basically, bit of preface, my current lifetime 5k PB is 20:57, and obviously my recent this year 5k PB was 21:32 I think. Sorry. Morning. Okay. Come on. Okay everyone, that was a 5k PB attempt. So basically, bit of preface, my current lifetime 5k PB is 20:57, and obviously my recent this year 5k PB was 21:32 2, I think, 21:32. So like 40 seconds off it. And obviously now I'm in the middle of my marathon training block. I've had a couple of days off because I've had a bit of a foot issue from all the long runs I've been doing. So I've had 3 days rest, and I was doing a speed session, so I thought I'd go for a 5k PB. I also thought I'd try out my new head strap, my GoPro head strap, for the first time with the GoPro, so I'll have a look what the footage looks like. But that was a 5k PB attempt. Looking at the splits, I think I finished in about 20:15, so it's like a 40 second PB, which is great, which again just shows the more you run the faster you get. So I'll go back and I'll review the stats and stuff, and I might do a recap at the end of this video. Okay everyone, just a quick recap then, just in terms of stats and how the run went. So my Strava has me down as a 20 minutes 12 seconds as the 5k time, and the splits 3:50 for k1, 4:10 for k2, 4:04 for k3, 4:06 for k number 4, and then 4:03, which was my second fastest k as the last one. I tend to go out pretty fast, so the 3:50 is kind of standard for me. If I'm going for a fast 5, I don't tend to hold back and do a slow k to start with. I tend to go pretty fast and then I steady off 2, 3, 4, and then I go again at the end. So that's kind of standard for me. If you had them times together though, it ends up being 2013, so it's around 2012, 2013. I think at the time on the video I stated 2015 as my guess. So again, stuff on the screen as we're talking through. The average cadence was 174. Again, I think some of this is skewed with the fact that I did a 1k warm-up as well. So 174 for average cadence, I think that seems a bit low. It's probably higher than that for the 5k itself. I'm just looking at my stat sheet as I'm talking. Heart rate, again, a bit skewed. It's averaged as 164, but again, I think if you look at the visual there, it's higher for the actual run itself. It's probably 170 plus for the actual 5k run if you take away the warm-up. So yeah, so it's obviously the stats are a bit skewed in terms of the cadence and the heart rate, just because I did the 1k one as part of the whole run. So in terms of feeling, the first k felt fine. The second k, I'm trying to think, yeah, was okay. That's a bit of an uphill though on the way I run it. Obviously it's uphill slightly the whole first 2k or so, only gradual. It's not like a hill. 2k felt fine, but it felt uphill. Third and 4k actually felt pretty good, considering, and then the last k is obviously tough because you're flagging a little bit then. So that kind of shows that the uphill one was the 4:10, about in the first k, which obviously one in your freshest. So overall, I'm pretty happy with how it went. I wasn't sure how I would perform. Obviously, like I said, those that are following the channel are aware that I've been nursing this foot issue. I swear, the last run I did was my long run on Sunday last week. I went out for a 30k as the goal. I ended up pulling up at 15k just because my foot had flared up again, where I had this minor, I think it's something with plantar fasciitis, had flared up. I basically got through that run up to 27k by stopping and starting and basically rubbing the muscle on my foot just to try and ease the pain. I took 3 days off. I decided I scrapped the Monday run of this week. I decided the day after not to go out for the run at all, just scrap it. It was meant to be an 18k trail. I just scrapped it. I thought I need the rest. It was kind of a sign that my body's telling me that my flagging a bit. I mean, we need to take a step back in a down week as such. So I scrapped the Monday run. I had Monday, Tuesday off. Obviously, I did the run on Sunday morning, so I classed that as a day of rest as well in terms of the afternoon of Sunday. So it's almost 3 days of rest. And then this morning, Wednesday morning, I went out and did the 5k. I thought it's a speed session. I'll do a short, fast one, did a PB attempt. And like I said, it's basically 4 years ago, just under 4 years ago, I set my lifetime PB of 20:57, and that was on the back of running consistently for the full 10 months, basically around 1,000 miles in the 10 months. And this is the first time I've run this kind of volume since then. I think I've just passed 1,000 kilometers at the minute on Strava, so for this year. So I mean, the marathon training block, I think the extra mileage has helped. But yes, I'm really happy with how it turned out. 2012 is my new PB. I'm going to continue with the marathon training block, and I think I'll give it another stab towards the end of the year, maybe November time after the marathon. I'll have one more go. I think I can probably try and squeeze into 20 minutes, get into the sub 20 minute group, which would be nice. But yeah, overall, I said pretty happy. It didn't feel horrendous. I think again the aerobic base I've been building through the marathon training block has helped. My high cadence work has helped as well, in terms of I can cover the ground without it feeling too strenuous. My feet are just skipping over the ground. So all in all, the training seems to be paying off in terms of the short distances. Hopefully I've got 3 more weeks of actually marathon training to go, then the taper, and then I'll see how my first ever marathon goes. But obviously again, I've got no benchmark. This is my first one, so whatever the time is, that'll be my PB, so it'll be good. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. I've got a run on Friday, which is a kind of a tempo threshold run. It'll be more of a tempo run, where again trying to nurse these hamstring and foot issues. And then on the Sunday I've got my long run as normal. It's meant to be 34, but again with last week's 27 being a bit of an eventful run, I'll see how I go on the Friday run. If that's I think that's a 15-16k tempo, so I'll see how that goes. If that goes seamlessly, then I'll crack on and I'll aim to do the 30+ k long run on Sunday. But I'll do my recap on that as well for the week, in terms of what I've done this week. Dropped a run, etc., and it's been a bit of a down week. In terms of I've deliberately dropped the mileage down just to try and let my body recover, and then I'll kick on for the final 2 weeks. So yeah, so that's it. So as always, thanks for watching. I'll, like I said, keep watching out for future vlogs, and I'll drop the Sunday recap one at the end of the week. See you on that one.